Welcome to Winning Begins at Home. We're going into week 2, and I'm so excited that you're with us today. I'm always excited when we get to do these episodes. We've only done a few. Last week was our first week starting back. I want to remind our audience here, if you're listening and you were on the old Chasing Greatness show, 600 plus episodes we did of that, and we put it to bed for about 18 months, and I've decided to come back with this Winning Begins at Home content. It's going to be a show that's going to help you win beyond work, and so excited about that. And today I'm thinking about something that's really important for us to recognize. I think sometimes we forget this. I was reminded when I actually went to a church service this last weekend, and they recognized the seniors, the graduates, not senior citizens, but the high school graduates at the service, and prayed for them, and launched them out, ready to go take on the world. And it did a couple things when I saw this. It reminded me of how precious and how short and how limited time is. And there was a dad who was there who actually shared that he was surprised how quickly that time had gone by for their family. And now my kids, they're all way out of high school, been gone for a while, and we've got little grandkids that are not too far away from being ready to start school. As I think about just how much time is passing, it reminded me of a quote that I ran across just really a few weeks ago from David White. David White is what he describes himself as, a corporate poet. I'm not even sure that's a job, but David White, he says he's the corporate poet. And here's what he says. He says, time is not slipping through our fingers. I think that's a good reminder. Time, we think it's slipping through our fingers, but he says it's not. Time is always going to be here. He says we are slipping through the fingers of time. And I guess when you say things that way, you get to be a corporate poet, right? It's a great way to be reminded that time's not going anywhere. Time's going to go on, and yet we have this finite amount of time where we have a limited amount of time with the people who matter most. We have a limited amount of time even with our own lives. If you're a Bible reader, and you may have run across the verse before in Psalms, it says that the length of our life is shorter than the width of our hand. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, I'm holding my hand up. My hand is not. I mean, it's not very wide. I mean, it's not. As I look at it and I think about the length of my life is shorter than the width of my hand. Are you kidding me? But we all know this. It's a way to think about our lives and the brevity of life, just how short it is. We really don't have that much time. It's and I don't want to be morbid here on a Monday, but I want to remind you that your time is limited. So are there a couple of things that we can do if we want to think about this maybe differently this week and maybe maximize the time that we do have? What would we do? And I say all the time, we need to be there when we're there. It is so easy to be somewhere and not really be there, to not be present. And the people that I love hanging out with the most, and that I'm encouraged the most by, that I enjoy the most time with, are the ones who are present when they're with you. It's like you are important to them in that moment. They're not scrolling their phone. They're not checking their social media feed. They're with you when they're with you. And there's nothing more powerful than that. If you think about your life, I want you to ask yourself, am I with the people that I'm with? Am I there when I'm there? Or am I just going through the motions? I'm detached. I'm not really present. I think if we will focus on this idea and really recognize just how important time is, it can be so powerful. So let's be there when we're there. But I would also say, as we think about technology and we think about some of those things, there's a second thing that I think we can do today. And I would say, stop spending time on things that really don't matter. Stop spending time on things that don't matter. How many things in your life do you have going on right now that really don't matter that much? You're spending time. We might even say we're wasting time. If we're spending our time on things that don't matter, I think we're going to have regret when we get down the road. That regret is a powerful, it's a powerful thing. I'm actually going to talk about regret tomorrow. I hope you'll join us for that conversation. But today, I think we can avoid some regret if we will be there when we're there, and we'll stop spending time on these things that really don't they don't really matter when it's all said and done. So if you look at your schedule, we're talking time here. We might want to think about our schedule. How much time have you been spending, watching, TV or scrolling social media, or you're copying on every email, or maybe you're getting all this junk mail and you're going, and I mean, it's so easy to just find our time slipping away. And yet David White's right. Time's really not slipping away. Time's going to be here. It's we who are slipping through the fingers of time. And so if there's things that we're doing to neglect time, to not pay attention to the relationships that matter most, I think today is a good day for us to reclaim our time and make sure that we're telling our time where to go. I had somebody tell me one time, if you don't tell your time where to go, somebody else will. And I just want to warn you today, all the social media, all the all the marketing, all this stuff out there, AI is designed to take your time away. And technology is not all bad. There's some great stuff. Thankfully, we're able to produce some content here, and hopefully it'll add value to your life. But I want to warn you, if you're not careful, technology can suck all your time away. And yet it doesn't suck the time away, right? The time is the time. It's sucking your life away. That's really what happens. So let's be there when we're there. Let's make sure we're making the most of the time that we do have. We're maximizing that. We're investing it well. And I think the people around us are going to benefit from that. And when it's all said and done, I think we can avoid some regret. Now, here's the thing about regret. It's not all bad. I hope you'll join us again tomorrow. We're going to talk about that. If you've not subscribed to the channel, I hope you'll do that. If you've not been over on the YouTube channel, you can check it out there. But if you have, give us a thumbs up. Love to see some encouragement there. And then I would also say the best YouTube comment, our team has told me, we're going to take the best YouTube comment every month. And we're going to send you a copy of Winning Begins at Home, our book, Winning Begins at Home. So hope you'll interact with us there. If we've got questions or things you'd love for us to discuss here on this channel, we hope you'll communicate with us there, and we'll do everything we can to serve you. I said last week, this is not going to be about something as much as it is for someone. It really is for you. I hope it won't just be for you, though. I hope you'll share with your friends and family, and come back tomorrow. I'm going to tell you how regret actually might be helpful. All right. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow for more Winning Begins at Home.